Hey, welcome back. I'm Alec, and this is White Whale Comics. So I'm doing something a little different this week. I was inspired by a book that I picked up a couple days ago that I've been looking for a little while. I guess you could consider it a minor key X-Men book, um, but it's the start of Alpha Flight. So this week's video is going to concentrate around the history of Alpha Flight and the origins. And that book that I picked up is Uncanny X-Men 109. First appearance of a character who goes by many names.
Weapon Alpha, aka Vindicator, aka Guardian, real name James Hudson, confusing, I know, but we'll get there, is a scientist turned Canadian superhero who wears a somehow skin-tight exoskeleton bodysuit that grants him super strength, flight, and the ability to create personal force fields and fire energy blasts. In his first appearance, X-Men 109, he goes by the name Weapon Alpha and is sent by the Canadian government's Department H to retrieve the rogue secret agent Wolverine because, Canada owns him or something. But with the help of his ex-pals, Wolverine beats up Weapon Alpha enough to send him running. Not before one of his energy beams ricochets off Colossus, hitting the innocent bystander Moira McTaggart. This will be important later. Kind of. Weapon Alpha also calls Wolvie Weapon X for the first time in this issue. No big deal. And then we don't hear anything more about it for 11 issues. Until issue 120, Chaos in Canada. Weapon Alpha, now going by the name Vindicator, we'll get there, is joined by the rest of his Canadian super team, Alpha Flight, North Star, Aurora, Sasquatch, Snowbird, and Shaman. They create a magical blizzard that Storm conveniently can't control, because it's magical, to down the X-Men's plane as they're flying over Calgary, Alberta, in order to once again attempt to retrieve the rogue secret agent Wolverine. They fail, again, but not before they blow up a plane, start a fight in a mall, and beat Wolverine into unconsciousness, kidnapping him along with Nightcrawler.
The fighting continues into issue 121
until old Logan suddenly says he'll turn himself in so his friends won't get hurt. Little late, but okay. The rest of the X-Men just say, cool, and leave him behind. But as they're flying away, Cyclops quickly grows a sense of camaraderie, or maybe he just misses Wolverine's musk, and changes his mind, saying they need to go back for him. Little late, but okay. Cyclops goes to tell the pilot to turn the plane around, but it turns out to be Wolverine, somehow. He says he gave them the slip, somehow, and everyone laughs, basically. Then, the creators, or Marvel, kind of give up on this whole storyline, and the next time we see Vindicator and the rest of Alpha Flight, 18 issues later in X-Men 139 and 140, he greets Wolverine like an old pal, mostly because he needs help tracking and defeating the Wendigo, which they do, of course. So that whole thing with capturing Wolverine is just kind of over? Okay, I guess. Anyway, issue 140 ends and the Canadian Parliament cuts funding to Department H and disbands Alpha Flight. Until, 4 years later, Alpha Flight 1 comes out, in which Vindicator is asked by his old government contact to investigate a strange energy source. He takes off, causing his wife Heather, who later becomes Vindicator, it's complicated, to send out the old Alpha Flight distress call. And everyone, including Beta Flight members Puck and Marina, immediately answers. Oh, yeah, by the way, Alpha Flight more or less has a minor league farm system, Beta Flight and Gamma Flight. They end up saving the day, obviously, and everyone realizes they can still do good without the government's help, and decide to continue Alpha Flight without them.
Oh, right. The whole name change thing. Well, in issue 2,
Vindicator says he called himself that because of that one time he hurt Moira McTaggart accidentally, and how that left him with a lot to have to vindicate. Then Shaman convinces him to change his name, and right off the top of his dome comes up with Guardian, which is the name he finally sticks with. Oh, and he's also Wolverine's first cousin once removed. And there's this whole thing with a clone and outer space, but it's good. You should read it.
So there you go. Alpha Flight in a nutshell. There's certainly a lot more to it, so I invite you to dig in and explore for yourself. There are a few more minor key issues in the Alpha Flight run. One of them is issue 33, first appearance of Lady Deathstrike. Another one is issue 51, the first Jim Lee artwork on Marvel. And finally, issue 106, the issue where Northstar comes out as gay. This really shouldn't be a big deal, and it isn't. And it shouldn't have been then, but it was. At the time it came out, it was a big deal because there weren't gay superheroes. So it was kind of an important step at the time. And I remember seeing it at the comic shop that I went to as a kid on the wall pretty frequently at the time. So it was definitely a hot book then, and still, I would say, a piece of Marvel history now. So I hope you've enjoyed this recap of the origins of Alpha Flight. If you'd like to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments. Or if you don't want to see videos like this, let me know in the comments. But thank you for watching. Never turn your back to the ocean. See you soon.